Hello guys. Pre-order next week, start collecting sets. Oh god. Pre-order next week, start collecting sets? Oh god, this fucks me up, this sentence right here. Start collecting sets. It should be start collecting sets, then an apostrophe. Wait, this is called apostrophe, right, in English? Exclamation mark. Alright. As I said apostrophe, I was like, wait, that's wrong. Apostrophe is that little symbol. Anyways, it's not this at least. Exclamation mark. It should be start collecting sets, exclamation mark. Because this fucks me up. Boards and a very special commissar. Well, let's talk about the start collecting sets. They seem okay. Depending on how much they will cost, by the way. For example, I think the models that they chose for the start collecting sets are all good. For these eel guys, for these Idoneth Deepkin, I say this is a good start force. And the same with the Nurgle guys. I think it's specifically Maggotkin of Nurgle, alright. But this is specifically the Rotbringer people. Because the Maggotkin of Nurgle book contains followers, 3 different type of followers. There's the demons, there's the Rotbringers, and then there are just normal mortals that worship Nurgle. The Rotbringers are like the zealous, the way more intense version of the mortal faction. I guess the middle ground is a bit mixture of the demons. These guys are mostly, let's go all out mortal Nurgle. But anyways, these guys will probably be a good deal even if they're 720 Swedish kroners, which seems to be the highest that they have put the start collecting sets, which I think is also the highest they're going to do. It still is a $13 increase from before. Most things have only increased by $6.50, which is okay. Then 3 things have stayed what they used to be. But with the increase of $13, I would never recommend the Keradan Overlords to anyone if they want to start off. Unless you're like, you know what, I want to buy every single model that is in this set right now, then I'll say, well, then go ahead, buy it. But other than that, I would say, no, don't. I wouldn't recommend people to start their Keradan army with this set. So this set getting such a high, $13 increase was stupid. If they had to increase it, I would say increase it by $6.50. But $13, I can't recommend this. This I will still recommend, because these guys, I think they're 300 each for 5 of them. You get 10 plus a commissar, which I think is like 120. So you're basically getting the Taurox for free. So that is still a good deal. I bought it when it was 600, so this is still a good deal. Back when this was 600, this was an amazing deal. Because this beast right here is 660. So if you bought a start collecting set, not only did you save, I guess around $6.2 or something like that. Or what am I saying? $6.50 on this guy, but you also got everything else for free. Not really for free because you're still paying for it, but basically for free. Yeah, so a lot of things got a $13 increase. But most things was just 6.5. I think just as much got 6.5 increase as 13. The Seraphon set I would still fucking recommend, because this beast right here is 600 Swedish kroners by itself. So you're paying 60 for everything else. That's still worth it. And yeah, I would still recommend that. Everything else, check it out. I mean, there's still savings. Then the question is the saving enough to go all out, or is it just better to just buy one set this month, because next month you might not want to work on the tank, you might want to work on something else? So is it worth doing that high purchase at once, or is it better to just space out with smaller purchases? Up to you. The female commissar, yeah, it looks okay. I don't like her, how she's standing. And fuck, I don't have the... Is this showing... Yeah, the art book, as you can see in the art. I like the art, I don't like the model though. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, she does have the scabbard. Oh yeah, also I want to say that I don't like fucking mind that she has a scabbard on the same hand as she's pulling from. That fucking doesn't bother me. I kinda wish she had a holster somewhere. I don't see a holster. And since we can see the cloak like this, there's not gonna be a holster behind her. Would be stupid if there was. So, but I mean, she's a commissar. Having holsters, she probably holds her gun at all times. Oh yeah, this actually does give us a bigger picture. Holy shit, the first time you click on a picture on the Warhammer community and the picture actually becomes bigger. Yeah, I don't like the face. There was another picture where that you got a better look at the face, and I don't like it. I think the nose fucks me up a bit. Yeah, I don't mind the scabbard being on the same side. I've seen people, they can pull, you know, the sword from the scabbard on the same side. It takes longer, sure. But, I mean, I don't think that is really a problem for my commissar. I don't think a commissar would draw their sword as the... If a commissar has to draw their sword very fast because they need it right now, then they are fucked anyways. A commissar should always have his or her sword drawn out before she even gets into a situation where she needs their sword. His or her sword. In that type of situation, I kind of wish English had the word like we have in Sweden. In Sweden we have a word called hen, which is just his or her combined. Kind of wish that type of word existed in English. Alright, she has a better carapace armor than a regular commissar. I think that's stupid. I think her carapace should be exactly the same as a normal commissar, so I think that's retarded. I think her bolter should be a little bit better. That's fine. That is just a basic commissar. That's fine. And maybe she could have like a special sword that gives her, I don't know, +1 strength or something. I don't know. But just the fact that her carapace is slightly better is retarded. Yeah, that's absolutely retarded. Okay. But other than that, meh, I'm disappointed in this model overall. If it looked, I like the actual art style right here. I like this much better. I mean, yes, she's standing like that, which is fine, but I feel, yeah. Yeah, this is a bit too high up. So for me, this seems awkward. And let me not fucking talk about the new Sanguinius that Forge World is releasing. Holy shit, what a fucking shitstorm. I hate that model. I hate the new Sanguinius.